Holy cow. Welcome to Donnie's Hangout Adventures. And I'm really not doing many videos these days. I'm really not. As you know, me and my wife have been dealing with quite a lot. And I am going to do this one for YouTube. I know I said I was going to do as many videos as I can with Rumble. I've been struggling creatively lately because of all the stuff that we've had to do, and we have to prepare ourselves for what's going to happen next month, which is almost guaranteed, no matter what other people think, especially family members. It's going to happen. There's nothing that I can do. There's nothing we can do. It's pretty much a done deal. There's nothing we can do. So I'm going to give an update on that. There really ain't much of an update on that eventually, but there ain't really nothing really else I can say about that. Like I said, I'll give an update on that eventually. What happens? That'll be down the road. But you know what? Today I wanted to do sports related, and what? Yeah, the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, their season pretty much ended. I was surprised they even beat the Warriors. I was surprised by that. The Lakers were an aging team. No question about that. The Nuggets are younger. So I was surprised the Lakers even beat the Warriors. And was I surprised they were swept by the Denver Nuggets? Somewhat. I thought maybe the Lakers could have won one, maybe two games. So, I was a little surprised, not fully surprised. So that they were swept by the Nuggets. So, the Lakers may look completely different next year. They may. Now, here's why they're going to look different. Recently, Carmelo Anthony, who I forgot was even playing on the Lakers. I completely forgot that he was. No, we're going to call him Carmelo. He's one of the, I wouldn't put him in the top 10 players of all time, but he might be in the top 25 players of all time. He played with many different teams during his career. People forget he came out of Syracuse, and he was a third-round pick by the Denver Nuggets. He played with them for several years, and he went to the Knicks, and he went to the Thunder, which didn't last, and then he went to Portland, which also didn't last, and he finished his career with the Lakers. Now, he never did get to play in the NBA Finals. He arrived in LA a little too late. He never got to play in the NBA Finals. The closest that was in 2009 with the Nuggets when they lost to, ironically, the Lakers in 6. Now, what I remember most about Carmelo is how a prolific scorer he was, especially from, gotta find it. From 2003 and 4 season, his rookie year, all the way to 2016-17, he averaged over 20 points per game for the season. So he was a prolific scorer, no question about that. He even led the league once in 2012-2013 with 28.7 points per game. Another thing I remember was during the 2007-2008 season, there was a lot of hype in Denver. There was a lot of hype with the Nuggets because they get a trade. They got Allen Iverson. So they thought with AI and Carmelo Anthony that was going to make the Nuggets, favorites to go to the NBA Finals. They had a great regular season, 52-30, but when it came time for the playoffs, AI and Carmelo, during most of the season, they didn't really mesh well together. They didn't really have that chemistry. And in the playoffs, they were swept by the Lakers in the first round. So they just didn't mesh, and by the next season, like the first 3 or 4 games, after 3 or 4 games, AI was completely gone. He was gone from Denver. So they just didn't mesh. They just did not mesh well together. That's what I remember most about Carmelo. He's one of the greatest players in NBA history to never play an NBA final. And, well, so he announced his retirement. Is he a future Hall of Famer? Yes. I do believe he is, because he almost got 30,000 points in his career, 28,289. So he averaged 22.5 points per game. So yes, he's a future Hall of Famer. So in 5 years, you'll probably see him on the ballot. I think he'll go in. Maybe will he go in as the first time? Maybe. We shall see on that 5 years from now. Now, the other player on the Lakers is 39-year-old crybaby LeBron. He's 39. Now, he has said that he wants to stick around until his son comes into the NBA. That could be a while. I mean, he has to play until his late 40s. So that's what he has said, but what? Yeah. After his press conference, he said, I want to continue to play. I got to think about it. Well, the endless debate of who's better, LeBron, Michael, MJ. Well, LeBron, no matter how long you continue to play, you're nowhere near as good or even as half as good as MJ. Nope. MJ, yes, he did get some sweeps in his NBA career in the playoffs. But that was really early in his career. Really early in his career. I don't know. I'm not talking about the Wizards and all that mess. I'm talking about when he was with the Bulls. I'm talking about when he was with the Bulls. So the endless debate of LeBron being better than MJ, that debate went out the window a long time ago. But I will say this. LeBron is a future Hall of Famer. There's no denying that. There's no denying that fact. But here's the thing. When you get to be like LeBron's age, Tom Brady had this problem. A lot of players have this problem. Is when they get a certain age, especially LeBron's age, they have problem continue playing. Because they've accomplished everything in their career that they need to accomplish. LeBron broke the scoring record this year. I wish he wouldn't have done that. I wish it would have stayed with Kareem. You know, he's won MVPs. He's won NBA championships. What is left in the tank for LeBron at 39? Nothing. There really isn't. Will he be back next year? I think there's a 50% chance at some point you're going to hear LeBron give a retirement speech. I think there's a high chance that LeBron might be done. He might be done because this year in the playoffs, LeBron looked old. He looked old and he looked sluggish. He did not look like the LeBron of the past. He looked old. He always looked old with his hair. I'm talking about his playing style. He looked old. I think there's a high chance LeBron's going to call it quits. He has nothing left to prove. He's number 2. He will never be better than MJ. That debate is over. It was over a long time ago. You know when it was over? When he joined the Heat. That's when that debate was officially over. And as for the Lakers, they are going to look completely different next year. Carmelo Anthony has retired. There's a possibility that LeBron James is going to call it quits. That's a very high possibility. Excuse me. And the Lakers will look totally different next year if LeBron calls it a career. Could happen. It could happen. Well, just a cow. Anything you want to add? No? Well, that's all, folks.